Good morning. Wednesday morning, we have storms, more storms, and rumors of storms that are going to start being in the news now because of this weather pattern that is now fully underway, as seen by the cold air. And now you're going to see everybody jump on these things because it's been a harsh winter. So every time you see a storm on the models, you're going to hear about it on the media. But everybody here knows I love snow, but I can't jump on anything yet just because we're still too far away. The energy hasn't hit the country yet. It's around 5 days, maybe 6 days until this is going to happen. And I want to show you guys what's going on in the models right now, why there's going to be some media hype about this, and why we still have to wait at least one more day until I can give my first prediction on this, because I don't want to jump the gun. But we have a situation where we're going to have a lot of cold air in place, and we're going to have subtropical moisture running into that cold air. Again, warm subtropical moisture runs over a dome of cold air, and the question is how much cold air gets displaced. I said warm air in the video yesterday by mistake. I didn't realize I said that. But how much cold air gets displaced, that will determine where that thermal gradient sets up, and we're going to have a low pressure system develop and ride right along the cold front. So let's take a look at the models here. Okay, our system doesn't even hit the country until Friday. So here comes our system here hitting the country Friday. This is gonna run into this huge mass of cold air. As you can see, we have a big high pressure system sitting up here that's just funneling down frigid air into our region, and this is going to try to run into that. So by the time we get to the weekend, you can see the system tries to organize itself around the Oklahoma, Kansas area, and here's that gradient right here. So here's our cold front sitting right over the region like this. And storms like to stay in the boundary between warm and cold air, so based on this model projection, the storm would want to ride just along like this and give our area a decent accumulating snowfall. And you can see that here. So you can see by the time we get to Monday morning, it's snowing in most areas, north of South Jersey. Monday afternoon, it's snowing. Monday night, it's snowing heavy in most areas. So I would say north of central Delaware. It's snowing on Tuesday morning, and it looks like it tapers off 7 a.m. Tuesday. So this gives us a snowstorm. Okay, it's a classic situation of just warm air running into cold air and the boundary setting up. Now, why can't I jump on this too early? Well, because we don't really know yet where this cold boundary is going to set up. All right, like if this is a little deeper in the central part of the country, meaning the cold air boundary is deeper, it's going to pull up this ridge a little bit more, and we're going to see the snow shield move more to the north. If it's a little shallower and we have a colder press on the east coast, we're going to see more snow on the east coast. And the GFS and European both agree with each other now that we're going to have a very decent accumulating snowfall for Monday. The Canadian does not as much. So the models are there right now, but I really still want to wait until this hits the country on Friday, just because you've seen things change so quickly this winter with storms. And I want to try to do the right thing here and try to give you the right information as opposed to jumping the gun too early. But here's a closer look at the precipitation hitting our area. This is Monday at 1 p.m. So in this scenario, very heavy snowfall. Just to give you an idea, this is what the model's projecting at 10-to-1 ratios. So this is an easy 8 to 14 inch snowfall, maybe higher in this scenario. The GFS is agreeing with that even more. But you cannot, these snowfall maps change. If I showed you the last 4 runs of this model, you would see this map here, then you see it up here, then you see it down here. It's like a scatter plot, so you can't take these each one as the Bible. You got to look at the trends. And right now, it looks like the cold air does want to press. But remember I said yesterday, I wouldn't be surprised if the boundary really sets up like right here, and we end up seeing more snow more to the north and less more to the south, like the GFS is showing. So we'll see what happens. I'll take a stand on this probably tomorrow. But I still want to wait a little bit longer. In any event, I mean, it's the pattern, guys. Here comes that split flow jet stream heading into the end of next week. You have a ridge in the west, bring energy down. You have moisture coming in from the Pacific. I mean, it's just storm after storm in the Pacific. And we have another shot of the coastal storm that Friday, very far off, but the pattern warrants it. So, like I said, this pattern will live up to its potential. In addition to the cold air that we're seeing. It's just that kind of march, it's that kind of pattern. All indicators are there. So thanks for checking in. Just know now there is the threat for decent accumulating snowfall on Monday. This isn't a wind-driven snow. This is more of just a situation where warm air is overriding cold air, so you have a steady, elongated period of precipitation. So we'll see how this works out. Thanks for checking in.